Today, I'm going to play through the tutorial modes in a game I'm very interested in called Root, a game of woodland might and right. I'm going to be playing the digital version, which is made by Direwolf Games. The original game was made by Leader Games, and this is a game that I've been interested in for a long time, almost entirely because of this beautiful art by Kyle Farron. I know very little about the game. I've never played it before. And my intention here is to play through the tutorial modes to learn the game myself, and also to give you a chance to see if this is something you might be interested in as well. Like I said, this art is just incredible. Like, this guy over here is very cute, but also kind of scary. Like, it's a very interesting combination of cute, beautiful art, and yet these animals, they seem to have ill intent. You know, like that bird is about to shoot someone with an arrow. This is that a noose? Is that a noose that mouse is tying to that roof? I don't know. Anyway, let's just jump right in and see what's going on with Root. And here we go. Okay, I'm just going to let this intro play. Okay, so what I'm getting from that intro is, you know, enjoy your music making while you can, because someone's about to jump you from the woods. That poor cat thought, oh, maybe this is a good time to take a break, and seemed like it was a mistake. All right, so here we go. Oh, this harmonica says K. Farron, so that's the name of the artist I mentioned, Kyle Farron. I love this music. Let me just turn this up for a second. Okay, so far, I'm loving the vibe of this. So obviously the artwork here is kind of inspired by Kyle Farron's art, but it's been made into sort of, you know, 3D models, and it's not clear exactly. Like, I wonder if he was involved in this or if they kind of did their best to adapt his style. Anyway, let's jump into the tutorial. So here it is. All right, so we can see there's a bunch of different ones here, and I'm just going to go through them one by one. So let's start with the Rise of the Marquise. Learn the basics of playing Root. That's what I need to do. Welcome to Root, a game of warfare and adventure, where 4 unique factions struggle for control over the vast woodlands. Right, so 4 unique factions. This is something I do know about the game, and another thing that makes me interested in it is each, depending on who you are, each player chooses a different faction. My understanding is they play quite differently. It's like very asymmetrical, which I find very interesting. In this scenario, you will play as the ambitious Marquise de Cat. Long before they became the military and industrial powerhouse they are today, the Marquise came to the forest with a small band of warriors and a few modest buildings. Okay, am I going to do a voice here? I hear the flapping of wings in the distance. Move quickly to establish your hold on the forest before your feathery foes, the Eyrie, arrive. All right, I think I'm probably not going to do that voice constantly, but it just sort of sounded like what that guy would sound like, I think. My feathery foes, the Eyrie. All right. Huh. Cats versus birds. I normally would put my money on cats, but I guess it depends on the bird and the cat. Okay, so I have some goals here. Rule 5 clearings, and I currently rule 2. All right. Move a warrior into a neighboring clearing to expand your rule. Okay, and I've got this boot I'm supposed to click, I guess. Let's do it. I kind of like this animated drawing sort of style they're going with. Select warriors to move. Okay, let's select this little fellow. All right. And I guess I have 3 options, but this is the one they want me to do. Each clearing has a suit representing the community of creatures living there. Mouse, fox, and rabbit. Okay, so this is a fox clearing, I guess. There are foxes here. I don't see any, but all right. Mouse, fox, and rabbit. So I guess those don't match the factions. Like there's no cat one. Okay. Excellent. Because you have more pieces in that clearing than any enemy, you rule it. All right. I've got 1 piece, I guess. When you use the march action, you get to make 2 moves. Make another move now. Okay, so I guess the guys stack on top of each other, and I still have 2 guys here. Okay, so let's choose this guy. And now I'll move here, I guess. Let's end our turn and rest. We have a big day of building ahead. Okay, so this is the end turn button, I guess. Your turn. Okay, so there were no enemies to take their turns, I suppose. Your sawmills generate 1 wood at the start of your turn. Wood is used to create buildings. Okay, that makes sense to me. Looks like I have a sawmill here, and I've got a stack of wood there. Let's build a recruiter to get more warriors into the forest. Select the build button. Okay, so now there's a build button. I guess they're going to introduce different actions one at a time, which makes sense. It's kind of weird there's no mouse over with like a name. Okay, I can drag the map around here. Can I zoom in and out? Yes. Choose a clearing to build in. Looks like... Okay, I can only choose this one. This clearing is perfect. Pay 1 wood to build the recruiter. Okay. Boom. There was like a little animation of like this thing. Is that a... Maybe that's a victory point. Use the recruit action to place a warrior at each of your recruiter buildings. Okay, so now I've got a recruit and I've got 2 recruiters. So I guess I'm going to have a new cat in each of those spots. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. Spread out your warriors to rule more clearings. Okay. Let's... I guess I could go around the perimeter. Let's go into the center here. Not sure if it's going to matter. This one now. Why can't I go... What? That was weird. Okay, I'm going to go down here because there's a beach here, and I want to control the beachfront properties. Oh! As I feared! An Eyrie warrior has seized a nearby clearing! They aren't friendly to outsiders. Am I an outsider? He looks cute, but yeah, these animals... I don't trust him, to be honest. I don't trust this guy. This guy looks very suspicious to me. After 3 actions, the day has finished for the mighty Marquise. Okay. Your turn. Is the bird not doing anything again? Oh, now he is? Wait. Choose an action. What's going on right here? Okay, hold on. Goals. March your warriors into the clearing occupied by the Eyrie to challenge them. Defeat all Eyrie warriors. Okay. All right, so they're leaving it up to me what to do now, I guess. So my goal is to march warriors in here. Well, I've got 1, but surely I want to outnumber him if I can. Do I have any wood? Looks like I have 1 wood. All right, well, I don't think that's enough to build. Can I build a recruiter right here? No, I need 2 wood for that. I could build a sawmill. I don't know. I think I'm just going to recruit. So we'll get 2 new guys. Okay. Then I want to move. I get 2 movement actions, right? So I can move a guy here and then... I'm not really sure how this is going to work. Let's see. Okay, let's move from here to here. Okay, so that only moved 1 guy. So I can only move 1 guy per move action, I guess. That seems bad. So then if I... How do I ever get numbers to defeat this guy? Like, if I do this, it's just going to be a one-on-one? That seems really weird. Okay, now I've got a fight action. Let's see. Okay, in battle, 2 dice are rolled with sides 0 to 3 to determine hits. Okay, so they're like D12s, but they only have 0, 1, 2, or 3. The attacker has the advantage. They take the higher die, leaving the defender with the lower one? Okay. Each player can deal no more hits than the number of warriors they have in the clearing of battle. But we each have 1. Look at this guy. Okay, if I'm betting on a fight between this cat and this vulture, I don't know. He does look kind of old and slow. Okay. You rolled a number that was higher than the number of warriors you have in this clearing. That means the hits you earned for your die roll were reduced to your number of warriors here. Okay, so I rolled a 2. That would be 2 hits, but I only have 1 guy, so I can hit once. Does 1 hit... What does 1 hit do? Oh. For each hit, an enemy piece is removed from the map starting with warriors. Your total hits are added up and displayed below. Look at this poor guy. Somebody bandaged his face, but I think he's dead. I don't know. I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about that. What did this guy do to me? I was just told, get in there and kill him. But I was told he's not friendly to outsiders, but it seems to me I was the one who was being pretty unfriendly. I don't know. All right, well, got him. Wait a minute. The Eyrie have built a roost that can recruit more of their warriors. You must attack and destroy it before their flock becomes too strong. Am I just a tool of the machine here? I feel like I'm following propaganda. This guy is definitely a propagandist. Well. Okay. They recruited a bird. Whoa! Where's this bird going? Hold on now. 1 to 2. What? So I rolled a 2, but I guess technically wait a minute, they both died. Okay, so there was a 2 and a 1 rolled. The attacker picked the higher one. I got stuck with the lower one. So the bird had a 2. I had a 1. But basically that just means they killed each other. Okay. Okay, so I've got to destroy that roost. Now, I seem to be kind of surrounding it, but again, it's kind of weird when I can only send in one guy at a time. So I might as well just send in 1 and then try again and send in another one. All right, you, get in here. What does that do? You, get in here too. Okay, so now, can I attack that thing? Let's see. Looks like yes. Defenseless. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, so I rolled 2 0s, but I get an extra hit because they were defenseless. Extra hits are not limited by the number of warriors in the clearing of battle, so a single warrior could deal multiple hits. Okay. So I guess theoretically, if I had rolled like a 3, it would still get +1 from the defenseless. Okay. Maybe that's like if they have multiple buildings in the same clearing. All right, that looks like that was worth a victory point. Well done, you've destroyed their roost. The forest is ours. For now. I feel ethically confused. Tutorial complete. You has defeated the Eyrie Dynasties, I suppose. We both have no victory points. I guess yeah. We'll deal with victory points later. What is this? Whoop. Action log? Okay. All right, this guy's pleased with himself. Okay, so that was part 1 of the tutorial. Let's just jump straight into part 2, the long war for the forest. Learn to play the Marquise de Cat. Okay, so that was the basics of Root, but it was also the basics of Marquise de Cat, I suppose, and now we'll learn more about it. The invading Marquise de Cat wishes to exploit the woodland. See, this is what's weird to me. I'm an exploiter using its vast resources to fuel her economic and military machine. I guess I just have to get into it. Okay, this forest is mine. These trees are for my use. They're to increase my power, to allow me to dominate the other woodland creatures. She scores victory points by constructing buildings in the woodland. Okay. In a typical game, the first player to score 30 points wins. This scenario, let's see if you can get to 12. All right. When you start a game as the Marquise de Cat, you place your keep in one of the corner clearings. All right. The keep is the cornerstone of your kingdom. Enemies may not build or place pieces in the clearing with your keep, but they can move there. I don't get that. How do you move there without placing a piece there? Isn't that the same thing? Okay. Place your keep now. Well, so theoretically I could place it on the beach, but it's not going to let me. All right, fine. This does seem like a much more defensible position. The Marquise army greatly outnumbers the other factions. That's good. You start with a warrior in every clearing except the one in the corner opposite your keep. That clearing is Eyrie territory. Okay. Finally, you must place one of each building in the clearing with your keep or any adjacent ones. Okay, so there were 2 buildings that I remember from the last thing. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so it's just doing the buildings for me, I guess. The Eyrie have swooped in and built a roost in the... They took the beach! It's quite well defended. All right. Oh, they've got 6 guys there. I like that little sawmill animation. At the start of daylight, you have an opportunity to craft cards from your hand using workshops. Okay, so now I have cards in my hand, and I have the opportunity to craft them. But I already have them. Why do I need to craft them? All right. Let's continue. Whoops. That just like automatically skipped that stage. I didn't get a chance to read it. The cost to craft a card is shown on the wooden board below its suit. Okay, I love the graphic design. The art, the graphic design, it's all incredible. Okay, so there's a suit. This is like birds, I guess. Crafting cost, 2 foxes. Each workshop contributes its clearing suit towards paying crafting costs. Okay, For example, you could craft this arms trader if you had 2 workshops in Fox clearings. Okay, so it can't just be that I control that clearing. I have to have a workshop there. Okay. You can craft Smuggler's Trail since you have a workshop in a mouse clearing and it costs 1 mouse. Okay, so crafting it, I guess, just means playing it. It's just a weird word to use for that. Okay, so I'm going to play this card. I'm going to craft this card, and I'm going to get a bag and a victory point. There's the victory point. Where's the bag? Crafting the Smuggler's Trail rewarded you with a victory point. You are on your way to your 12-point goal. Okay. Right. So the victory points are down here. Fine. After crafting, the Marquise can take 3 actions. The Marquise also scores victory points when building. Okay. You can only place buildings in clearings you rule with available building slots. Seems like I rule a lot of clearings right now. Okay, so they want me to do it here. Workshops allow you to craft cards in your hand. All right, let's build a workshop then. Oops. Continue. Oh, I see. Sawmills produce wood to help you build more buildings. That seems good. Recruiters, as you know, help you recruit warriors. Let's build a recruiter to bolster our defenses. Okay, fine. Choose a building. Well, it's not much of a choice. Okay, so I got another victory point from building. Now that there are 2 recruiter buildings, you can recruit 2 warriors with a single recruit action, right? I still want to know what that bag was that I crafted or whatever. Okay, so there's one. There's one. Move your warriors to the front lines to defend against the Eyrie. Yeah, that sounds wise. All right. You may now move any number of warriors using 1 march action. Let's move 2. Wait a minute. That's not how it worked in the last tutorial. I could only move 1 guy at a time. But I can actually move the whole stack? Okay. And I still have the other action. Okay, that's very different. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Otherwise, like, it'd be really hard to move armies around the map. And it's just like not how armies work. Move 1 guy at a time. Okay, so to me, that's a flaw in this tutorial. The first time they taught me how to move, they actually taught me wrong. They taught me that you could only move 1 guy at a time. You had 2 move actions, which meant you could move 2 guys. And now they're telling me, no, actually you can move the whole stack. I don't like that. I know that, you need to simplify things and teach them step by step, but I don't like teaching you something that is actually not right and then later having to say, oh, actually, no. That thing we taught you, remember that thing we taught you? Actually, that's wrong. Like, why not just do that from the start? Okay, to move, you must rule either the clearing you're moving from or moving to. Oh, that's interesting. So if I have units in a clearing and the other guy has more than I do, and I don't rule the clearing next to it, I'm stuck? That's interesting. This can make it tricky to move deep into enemy territory without a substantial army. Okay. During evening, you draw 1 card. You can draw additional cards by having more recruiters on the map. Okay, I like this little moon. Okay. Let's review the phases of your turn. That sounds good. Okay, so let's click on my face. Oh, look at this. They want me to click over here, but hold on, I'm on this page. Hey, there's my bag. Crafted items. Bag. Okay, I don't know what that is. Crafted cards, but I crafted a card. Right? So why isn't that showing there? What does this say? Okay, whatever. I'll come back to this later. Okay, turn order. Bird song. Place 1 wood at each sawmill. Okay. Daylight. First, craft. Second, take up to 3 actions. Battle, march, recruit, build, overwork. Okay, so I haven't seen overwork yet. And up to 3, so you don't have to do 3. Okay. And it seems like you can only do each one once. Evening. Draw a card. +1 card for each card earned on the recruiter track. Then discard down to 5 cards. Draw a card, then discard down to 5. And maybe more cards. Okay, so birdsong, daylight, evening. Okay, I like that. Starts with birds singing, then you have daylight. Okay, cool. Whoa, there's a card. Eyrie Dynasties' turn. Look at this guy.
The Marquise de Cat is an upstart. The lineage of the Eyrie Dynasties will surely retake the forest.
Okay, I'm doing a weird voice for that guy because he seems like he needs it. I'm an upstart, am I? I don't know what just happened there. The Eyrie are assigning actions to their decree. Each faction has unique capabilities and their own way of taking action. Right. Okay, so I have no idea what this guy does, really, but sounds cool. The Eyrie... Whoa, excuse me. I think doing that bird voice messed me up. The Eyrie may not look like much yet. But their ever-growing decree will allow them to take more and more actions each turn, so long as their leader stays in power. Okay. So they ramp up with power, so long as their leader stays in power. Okay. We'll see what that means. That doesn't look good. They found the weak link in our defense. Prepare to fight! This does not look good to me at all. I guess that's the best I could have hoped for. Yeah. That's the best I could have hoped for, I guess, other than 0-0. Because if it was like 1-0, he would take the 1, and I would get the 0. Okay. We may have lost the fight. We didn't lose the fight. It was an even trade. But as long as your keep still stands, we can heal fallen warriors with field hospitals. Right. There was something in here about that. Field hospital. When a warrior dies, you may spend a matching card to return them to the keep. Okay. Discard a card that matches the suit of the clearing where your warriors were defeated to return them to your keep. That's sort of a complex sentence. So my warriors were defeated, I guess, in a mouse clearing. Let's see. Yes, that's correct. So discarding this is going to resurrect that one guy. Is that worth it to lose 1 card for 1 guy? Seems kind of dumb. Wouldn't I rather play this card? Remove all enemy pieces in mouse clearings. Favor of the mice. That sounds crazy. And these guys are in a mouse clearing. But I need to have 3... I guess I don't have the 3 workshops or whatever. Anyway, I don't have a choice. So let's do this, even though it seems questionable. I guess you do have to discard down to 5 cards every turn. So maybe you just kind of need to play stuff. You can review special abilities unique to your faction, like field hospitals, by tapping on your avatar. Right. That's what I just did. Okay. Again, I don't know what this bag is. I wish they would tell me. They made me craft it and then haven't told me what it does, which is a little strange. But, okay. You got to take it piece by piece. Okay, I'll learn more about that later, I guess. Don't retaliate just yet. Build 2 more buildings to keep gaining victory points. No cards to craft. I guess I don't have any rabbit. Or I don't have a workshop in a rabbit clearing. Okay. Press continue. Okay, so that was the birdsong phase. Now it's daylight, I guess. Build another building of your choice. I have no idea what that card does, like the boot, whatever. But let's see. I guess I want wood, right? If I'm going to be building buildings, I need more wood to build them. So let's build a sawmill here. There's lots of trees here. That seems like a good spot for it. Okay, that gets me a victory point. We could use more wood for building. Let's use overwork to push a sawmill to produce more wood. Okay. To use overwork, you must discard a card matching the suit of one of your sawmill's clearings to gain a wood. Cards in the bird suit act as a wild and can be used in place of any other suit. I'd like to know if I should be calling this bird or if I should be calling this like talon or something. I'd like to know the names of the suits. All right, so I can discard either one of these. This seems like it's harder to use, so it's 2 victory points though. Do I own any? I control 1 fox clearing there. 2. Okay, so that seems like, I don't know what the sword does, but I'm going to lose this one. Choose clearing to overwork. Does it make any difference? This one just got set up. Should I overwork them right away? What's the psychology here? Get them working super hard immediately so they just like get used to that, and then they're just like happy if they don't have to. Yeah, let's do that. Teach them that they're going to be working, and anytime they don't work that hard, they should be happy. Rather than if someone's already used to not working hard and then I make them work hard. I don't know. Excellent. You have enough wood to make another building. You may spend any wood on the map connected to the clearing you wish to build in, so long as they are connected by clearings you rule. Okay, so the wood actually does have like a location. It's not just an abstract resource that I control. It exists on the map. And for me to use it somewhere, there has to be an unbroken connection of clearings that I rule. Build a second building to complete your goal. Okay. I guess I probably want another. Okay, if I ever want to actually use this, I need workshops in fox clearings, right? Looks like I have a workshop in a mouse clearing, but I don't have one in a fox clearing. So let's put one here. Tap your avatar for more building info. As you build more of a particular building type, its cost increases along with the victory points it earns you. Okay. So my next one of everything is going to cost 2 wood instead of 1, I suppose. And I'm going to get more points. And also with the recruiters, I'm going to start drawing more cards. Interesting. You are out of actions. By discarding a bird card, you can take an extra action. Well, I don't really want to, though. But looks like I have no choice. Okay. Looks like you haven't recruited yet this turn. Let's do so with your final action. Okay, maybe that's worth it. See, that seems like a better use of a card than just getting 1 unit back.
More warriors arrive each day. The Eyrie will use them to crush your pitiful forces.
Yeah, we'll see. What did I draw? Ambush. You may ambush in a fox clearing. At start of battle, defender may play to deal 2 immediate hits. Oh, that's pretty good. Cancel if attacker plays matching ambush. Okay. What? The Eyrie have encountered turmoil. Leader deposed. Could not move from a rabbit clearing. Battle decree. Loyal vizier. Recruit. What? What just happened? Okay, so that buzzard guy was deposed. They got rid of him. They weren't happy with his leadership. Continue scoring points to defeat the Eyrie by destroying roosts, constructing buildings, and crafting items that reward victory points. Well, I tried to... yeah, they made me discard that card. Okay. So let's move... wait. Isn't this bird song? Why is there a sunlight here? Continue. Now it's daylight, right? Okay, that's a little confusing. There's now an undo button. Does that work? Okay. Choose an action. Okay, so what do I want to do? I have 2 wood, so that would let me build one thing, I guess. I think if I build another recruiter, it's going to let me draw extra cards, right? And that would also get me more units, which seems good. I think I could use a recruiter right about here. I could try there, but that seems dangerous. Let's do it here. All right, so that used up my wood. That got me 2 victory points. And I'm now going to draw 2 cards, I think, at the end of this turn. Now, I can recruit... then I can move. Then I can discard this card to attack. Okay, let's recruit. Oh, yeah, look at the armies. Now, it's a little... feels dangerous to actually leave these spaces undefended. Wait a minute, this thing is undefended. I could just move these guys in here and wreck them, right? Okay, and also I'm thinking, is there any point to outnumbering the defenders as the attacker? Because the most number of hits I can deal is 3, right? The die only has a 3 as the max number. So it seems like having 3 attackers is kind of as much as it's going to really matter. I can't wipe out his whole team no matter what I do. I do have this ambush if he attacks me there. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I'm going to move these guys here. So they're ready to wreck this. Now, if I attack, do I have to choose one place to do it? Or does it attack everywhere that I can? Oh. It's kind of rough. I want to use this ambush when he attacks me here. Because he can't move. No, he could. He controls this area, right? Or he rules it, whatever, because he has more guys. Select warriors to move. Do I want to move more? I guess I can move some of these guys forward. Let's move these guys here. It seems like I don't really need to defend my keep because people can't place pieces there, but they can move there. I still don't understand that. All right, well... I like the idea of this ambush. So you know what? I could... oh, wait, I can't discard a card. Spend 1 bird card for 1 additional action. Oh, it has to be a bird card that I discard. Hawks for hire. Okay, well, it is bird at least. All right, so go. I draw 2 cards. The Eyrie Dynasty goes. It's got a move decree, a build decree. I guess he didn't attack. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I could ambush this guy. I was kind of hoping to ambush his larger force, but... what does this do? Minimize window. Whoa. Okay, so this is still happening, I guess. Okay, so the question is, if I use this ambush, it deals 2 hits, but it's only 1 guy. I don't think it's worth doing. So I'm going to pass on that and just hope they kill each other. Oh, okay, I got wrecked. All right. Oh, and he built a roost. Wait a minute. Okay. Does he just auto build that if he defeats me somewhere? How does that work? Discard a matching card for your field hospital to return 1 warrior to your keep. No, I don't. That just seems bad. 1 card for 1 unit? No, I'm not doing that. Crafting phase. I don't get this. In battle, may discard this to ignore all rolled hits taken. So, what does doing it now actually do for me? I guess I'm going to find out. Because I don't understand. I'm not in battle right now. Okay. What does this do? Okay. I've crafted that card. Wait, what's this? Okay, wait a minute. So, do I have to craft it first before I can use it, I guess? I don't feel like they're doing a great job explaining to me how these cards work. Because this one I was about to be able to play, but I hadn't crafted it. It has no crafting cost. All right, well, anyway, I've got nothing else I can do. That was the end of my crafting. Okay. Choose an action. Okay, so... this is interesting. I want to blow up this roost, I think. I also want to build more buildings, right? I have 2 wood. What else can I build? I might need another sawmill. Okay, so let's build... Let's build a sawmill here by the keep. Okay. Got a couple of victory points. I'm only 3 away. In battle as attacker, you may deal an extra hit, but defender scores 1 point. Look at that art. I love it. Brutal tactics. So if I attack like here, I could get an extra hit. I could theoretically... I could take out like 4 guys theoretically. Okay, let's recruit, because that seems like it's probably something I should do every round. And I'm going to attack. I'm just going to attack here. Let's get rid of this roost. Defenseless, get wrecked. Score 1 for each enemy building and token removed. Removing warriors does not score victory points. Okay, I don't know what tokens are, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, get wrecked. Nice work taking down that roost. Keep attacking roosts and placing buildings to reach your victory point goal. So I could discard this. What is this thing again? I could discard this to take another turn, in which case what would I do? Attack this guy? Is that better than... I think it's probably worth attacking here while I have the chance. Okay, let's do this. And I can ignore all the hits he does to me. We'll see. So it's 3 on 5, but because I'm the attacker... Okay, here we go. Use crafted cards. So that card does have to be crafted to be used. Okay. 3 versus 2. So I can ignore 2 hits. Yeah. How do I say yes? Okay. Clicking on it. So that's a 3-0 victory. Pretty nice. Get wrecked, buddy. Get wrecked, birdies. Get catted. Okay, this guy is recruiting like a maniac here. Whoa! Okay. Okay. I may regret not having that. Oh, ambush? Yes. Defender may play to deal 2 immediate hits. Let's do that. Yes. Hey, what? This guy got deposed. Why is he talking?
An ambush? These cats are more clever than I thought.
Okay, that seems good. I'm glad I held on to that. 1-1. Okay. Okay, good. But he built a roost on me. Discard a card for the field hospital. What in the world does that mean? No. I don't want to revive 1 cat for that card, because that's 2 victory points right there. Crafting phase. Okay, let's do that. Am I going to figure out what that is? Probably not. Okay, I guess I got the victory points goal. Tutorial complete. Okay, so the cats are victorious over the birds once again. All right. Marquise the cat, check and check. Next, learn to play the Eyrie Dynasties. Okay, very cool. Let's continue on and learn to play the Eyrie Dynasties in Birds of a Feather. The birds look very cool to me. Let's see how this goes. So this time, I guess I'm going to want to get rid of these fucking cats. All right. The proud Eyrie Dynasties wish to reclaim the glory of their once great aristocracy. Once great aristocracy. That doesn't usually bode well, I feel like, when people want to reclaim their once great aristocracies and retake the woodland from the Marquise. They score each turn by building and protecting roosts in the woodland. Okay. You begin with a roost and 6 warriors. Now, is that how it always works, or is that just what happens in this tutorial? Look at this cool guy. Roosts are the Eyrie's only building type. They are used to craft cards from your hand, recruit warriors, and score victory points each turn. Caw-caw! We'll need a leader who can expand our avian empire. Let's select the despot, since he will allow us to build from turn 1. Okay, so I need to look at these guys. So we've got a builder, charismatic commander, and despot. So I guess it's a description of the leader rather than a name of the leader. Despot. Move and build. If you remove at least 1 enemy building or token in battle, score 1 point. All right. The Eyrie must follow the official decree each turn. Each column of the decree is associated with a different action. Recruit, move, battle, build. Okay, and I see there's a stamp on move and build right now. I'm not sure if that's something I get to choose or how that works. Your leader determines the initial actions in your decree. In this case, move and build. Okay, so I guess that's because I picked the despot. Each turn, we must add 1 or 2 cards to our decree. 1 or 2. Only 1 card added may be a bird card. Let's add a mouse card now. Okay, favor of the mice. Okay. So do I have to build them from left to right? Recruit. As your decree grows, you can do more and more each turn. When you assign cards to your decree, only their suit applies. If you want to use a card's effect, you must save it for the crafting phase. Okay. During daylight, you may craft cards from your hand using roosts. Each roost contributes the suit of its clearing towards paying costs, much like the Marquise workshops. Okay, fine. Your roost in the clearing, in the mouse clearing, will allow you to craft sappers. This card will come in handy if you are attacked. Okay, sappers. In battle as a defender, may discard this to deal an extra hit. It's weird that it doesn't say you may discard this, but okay. In battle as a defender, may discard this to deal an extra hit. Okay, an extra hit is good. So let's craft that card. No cards to craft, press continue button. Okay. I'm still a little bit confused about why some cards, when I craft them, they just do something right away, and other ones, they end up being crafted, and then I use them later. It's still a little strange. What's this other card? Money and a victory point. All right. No cards to craft, press continue. Okay. During daylight, your decree is resolved from left to right. Recruit a warrior. Okay, so this is my decree down here, I guess. Recruit a warrior in a roost matching the suit of your decree assignment. Okay, so I put a mouse card on this part of my decree, so I have to do it in a mouse place, I guess. Okay. Birds assigned to a decree can be used in any clearing. Okay, right. So bird is wild, I guess, in most situations, maybe all situations. Move 3 warriors to the clearing below. 3 warriors allow you to maximize the hit potential of your die roll in battle. Right. To the clearing below. I guess they want me to go down here. Okay, so I guess with the birds, I don't choose what action I do. They just happen one after another. Interesting. Okay, so now it's move time. So I've got to move. They want me to move 3. Can I disobey? Well, I'll just move 3. We skip the battle action because you do not have any cards assigned to the battle column of your decree. Okay, that's unfortunate. Finally, we get to build our second roost. Okay, so I can build here because I rule it, I guess, because I have more pieces, units. Okay, build. Okay. At the start of evening, you score victory points for your roosts. Select your avatar for more details. Okay, well, I have 2 roosts. The roost track shows our progress toward retaking the forest. The more roosts you have, the more victory points you score each turn. I have 2 roosts, so I guess I'm going to get 1 point. Okay, now it's showing me a crafted card here. What's this thing? Lords of the Forest. You rule any clearings where you are tied in presence. Okay, so I don't have to have more. Disdain for trade. When crafting items, You score only 1 victory point. Okay, I don't know what that is really. 2 roosts plus 1. Okay, goals have 3 roosts. I feel like that's going to happen pretty quickly here.
These bird brains think they can retake the forest? Not on our prowl.
All right, what are these cats up to? They're running all over the place. These goddamn cats. New day, new opportunity to add to your decree. Let's add a card to recruit so we can get more warriors each turn. So that's interesting. The birds really need a lot of cards in order to do anything, it seems like. Add a card to recruit. Okay. Is that the only one this is mouse times 1, but this is a fox card. What is that? What does that mean? Oh, wait a minute. Mouse times 1 and fox times 1? What's going on? Each turn, you may also assign a second card to your decree. Assign a mouse card to the battle column so we can fight the Marquise in clearings. Okay, so you can put them in whatever one you want, I guess. So do they stack up? Like each time I put a card there, the little icon is going to stay forever? Because I put a mouse in last round. Now it's a fox. All right. Nothing to craft this turn. No matter. Your disdain for trade limits your reward for crafting items to a single point. Trade, like many things, is quite literally beneath you. Because we're birds and we're above everything. All right. Choose a clearing to recruit warriors. I have to choose just one? All right, well, let's go here. Choose a clearing to recruit warriors. Why? Is it for each roost I get to do it? Okay. Move 3 warriors into the mouse clearing with your opponent's recruiter to set up a battle. Okay, here's the recruiter, right? Okay. So it's move time. Here we go. In we go. Just 3? Okay.
A foul smell hangs in the air? The Eyrie must be approaching.
Foul smell? Well, birds kind of do smell foul sometimes. Time to fight. Make those dirt dwellers tremble in the presence of your aerial warriors. That sounds like a slur. Those dirt dwellers. Well, let's make them tremble. 3 birds versus 2 cats. Okay, how's it gonna go? 2-1. Excellent. Your advantage is the attacker let you take the higher die from the right. Higher die from the right? Why is... Shouldn't it just be you take the higher die? I don't really understand what this from the right means. Okay. 2 hits to 1. So I got rid of the cats. But I guess I didn't have enough to actually destroy this recruiter. What a glorious battle. We must rule a clearing to place a roost there. Warriors and buildings in a clearing contribute to who rules it. The Eyrie always wins ties. The Eyrie always win ties? So the Eyrie is like a plural word? That seems strange. Okay. So I can build a roost here even though they still have a recruiter here. Interesting. You draw an additional card during evening for every 3 roosts you have in play, and now I have 3. Okay. Yeah, and cards seem really important for the birds here, for the Eyrie. Look at these cats sawing up the forest. Oh no! Here we go. Whoa. Select the Sapper's card you crafted to take out an additional enemy warrior. They rolled a 2, I rolled a 1. So their 2 doesn't really matter. My guy's dying. But this lets me take out 1 and then an extra 1. Get wrecked. Wait a minute, I'm losing my... Oh, right. 2 hits. 1 for me, 1 for my roost, I guess. Unfortunate. So the cat, I guess, got a point for blowing up my roost. I feel turmoil approaching, but you must add to the decree each turn no matter what. Make an assignment now. Just don't worry too much about where. Okay, so I still don't understand what any of these, like, items do. Teapot, crossbow. But I feel like I like crossbow. So, oh, continue. Okay, so I'm going to put this root tea somewhere. No cards to craft. Press continue button. Choose a clearing to recruit warriors. Okay, let's do one here. Oh, is it because I can't recruit from a fox clearing right now because he just blew up my thing? No clearings to recruit in. No clearings to recruit in that match the decree. Continue to enter turmoil. Okay, so yeah, I guess those symbols stick around permanently. Squawk! We've fallen into turmoil because we couldn't perform all actions on our decree. Leader deposed. Could not recruit in a fox clearing. I love this graphic. Those malevolent Marquise destroyed your only roost in a fox clearing last turn, leaving you with no fox clearings to recruit to. Okay, so I guess that means that when you're playing against the birds, you're really going to try to mess them up so that they can't complete their decrees. During turmoil, you discard all the cards in your decree and lose 1 victory point for each discarded bird card. You then select a new leader and proceed to evening. Wait a minute, lose 1 victory point for each discarded bird card, so I'm going to lose 2? Ouch. Choose a leader. What happens if I run out? Builder, move and recruit. I ignore your disdain for trade when you craft. Battle and recruit. You place 2 warriors, not 1, each time you recruit. That sounds good. Charismatic. Commander, move and battle. As attacker in battle, you deal an extra hit. Oh, that sounds good too. Recruit. Place 2 warriors, not 1, each time you recruit. You deal an extra hit. Both of these seem great. I'm going to go with Commander. Move and battle. Is that what his things were? Avoiding turmoil requires careful placement of cards to your decree. Try to match suits to the clearings you plan on interacting with. Okay, this is cool, but it seems tricky. Bird cards may lose you victory points during turmoil, but they offer flexibility that can help prevent it from happening. Right, because the birds, you can do that anywhere. Okay. 2 roosts, 1 victory point. This is kind of intense. You look ready to take... You look ready to take it from here. Destroy enemy buildings, craft cards, and build and protect roosts to score 10 victory points and complete this scenario. Okay, this does seem like it's going to be tricky, but let's try. Okay, if you're having trouble deciding what card suits to assign to your decree, you can always minimize it and review the map. Well, I don't have a choice. Once you have a better idea of your board position, you can re-expand your decree and assign cards with more confidence. Well, it's got to be a bird card. So that's what it's going to be. I'd love to know what that crossbow thing means. In battle, you may discard this to ignore... Like, I'm sort of worried about crafting cards, because I feel like I need cards to put in here. And... okay, whatever. I'm going to put this here. Can I put extra ones in? I thought I could. No? I thought... why is this called skip if I don't have anything else I can even do? All right. Okay, so recruit warriors. Let's do it here. Move. I guess we could go here. Mess this thing up. Although, it's kind of... this is like a free destruction, right? Maybe I should actually not move there. Yeah, let me... cancel that? Okay, let's choose this one. And I'm going to move here with 3 guys. 3 guys? 2 guys? We'll go with 3. Okay, now attack. I could do this or just get rid of this recruiter. I'm going to get rid of this recruiter. It's basically a free kill, but I think I want to... yeah, I don't want this guy recruiting more guys. 1, 1, 1, whatever that means. Okay. I do need to get more roosts happening. Mouse in a sack. What does any of that stuff mean, man? When are they going to tell me what any of that stuff means? Don't bite off more than you can chew. Remember, if you are ever unable to perform an action assigned to your decree, your flock will fall into turmoil. Okay. Well, I definitely... why? I mean, I have to put something in. Why is it telling me to be careful? At the start of daylight, you may initiate a battle. That's kind of cool. I think I want to put this bird card in, especially considering they're never going to tell me what this crossbow does. And I like the idea of just being able to build anywhere. It's risky. If I ever fail, I'm going to lose a bunch of points, but I don't currently rule... well, I guess I do rule this mouse clearing, so I could theoretically build there. But I like this extra battle thing. So I'm going to put this crossbow here. And... wait, now I can put extra stuff in? Yeah, I don't want to, though. No cards to craft? Why can't I craft this? I don't have... okay, I don't have a roost in a mouse clearing, I guess. Okay. Choose a clearing to recruit warriors. Let's go here. Now, I think it is time to move 3 of these guys in here. There's also this. Actually, yeah, that would have been better. But okay, let's go here. We'll send 3 of them. Now, what does my commander do again? As attacker in battle, you deal an extra hit. Okay, so theoretically, if I roll a 3 in this battle, I could kill both of these warriors and both of these buildings, I think. That would be good. So I'm going to try that. Get him. Come on. 3. Oh, 3-0. 4-0. Get wrecked and burn. This is our forest. Interloper. Interloping cats. +1, +1. We're well on our way. Okay, now I can build. Do I want to build there or do I want to build up here? I think I'm going to do it here. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so I'm out of bird cards. That's going to be tricky. So the cat just used field hospital, so I guess he got back those 2 cats that died. The cat is at 14 points. I'm at 8, but I only need to get to 10. Okay, so here's the thing. I have to put a card into the decree, and I don't have any wilds left. So, let's see. Okay, so I could do a recruit. If I do a recruit here, I could put that one in the recruit. Now that's maybe kind of a dangerous place for a roost. But like this turn I can do it, maybe next turn I lose that roost. I'm not sure. Or it's rabbits. What can I do in a rabbit zone? I could battle in a rabbit zone. And then I could potentially build in a rabbit zone. Okay, I'm going to choose build in a rabbit zone. Oh no, but I'd have to do it twice. I have to build in 2 places, right? Yeah. Okay, can I do anything in 2 places? What could I do? Well, if I choose fight twice, I could fight in this rabbit zone, and I just need to move somebody in here, and then I can fight there. So that one could work, but it's probably just going to be for this round. Can I have multiple roosts in one clearing? That I'm not too sure about. If I want to build, I'd have to make sure to get rid of these guys, which I think I should be able to do. Okay, I'm going to go for the sure thing. And actually, no, I'm going to go build. It's risky, but I'm going to do it. Because if I can get 2 things in rabbit zones, then I can craft this. Do I want to craft this card? It gets me a point. So I guess so. Okay, so the ones that produce these items, which I don't know. Hey, wait a minute. Bag. The vagabond uses bags to increase the capacity of their satchel. Okay, the vagabond I think is one of the other factions, which isn't in this game. So I guess that's just a victory point. All right. Choose a clearing to recruit warriors. Okay, I can do that anywhere. Okay, wait. If I want to send people in here, it has to come from back here. I was thinking I could go through this river, but I can't. Okay, so let's go here. Now, I want to move from here to here. We're just going to do 3. Now I want to fight here, and I really need to blow up the cat and the building, which I'm going to do handily. I still lose a guy, but that's fine. Okay, now I need to fight here. Whoa. Oh, okay, I guess that's it. Tutorial complete. You have defeated Marquise de Cat. I like that. I like that. The birds seem very cool. I think they were like aesthetically the ones I thought were the coolest anyway. And that felt very cool to go through those steps in order like that and kind of like ramp up how many things you're doing all the time and then having to think about, can I pull it off or how long can I pull it off? And then switching to a different leader. Yeah, that seems very interesting. Whoa. Marquise de Cat versus Eyrie Dynasties. Now that you know the Marquise and Eyrie, would you like to play a practice game between them? Interesting. Okay. Play as Eyrie. What's going to happen here? To adjust your zoom level, use your mouse wheel, up and down arrow keys, or plus and minus buttons. Okay, whoops. Time to put your training to the test. In this practice game, the first faction to 20 points wins. So it's a 2-player game. Okay. Choose a leader. Okay. So last time they recommended starting with the despot because you can move and build. Or move and build is what you have to do, I guess. Move and recruit, battle and recruit. It seems like these battle guys are probably better later. Now, what is going on with this? Is that showing me that there's a cat warrior in each of those spaces? That is crazy, man. Look at this. The cats own the whole map, and I'm just here. That's kind of wild. All right. I have 3 bird cards in my hand. That's worth 2 victory points, but the sword, I guess, doesn't do anything. Let me get my video a little bit out of the way of my cards here. Let's slide over to here. This seems good. Okay, well, let's take a look at the leaders again. So I think I'm going to go with the despot, and we'll just see how that goes. We've got a move decree and a build decree. Okay, now I have to put a card in, right? Okay, recruit. Well, I can definitely do recruit because I have wild cards I can use for that. All right, so let's do that. Do I want to battle, though? Let me see. Move, battle, build. That seems pretty good. Can I keep battling, though? I think maybe I can. And honestly, maybe I just throw in 2 cards right now, just fill them all up. Although, maybe that's unwise. Because I have to do it like a couple of times, right? I'm not sure exactly how that works. Okay, well, I'm going to put this into battle. And I'm not going to take recruit. I don't know if that's smart or not, but I'm just going to go ahead now. Okay, no cards to craft. Press continue button. That's the undo button. That's the continue button. Choose a clearing to move from. Okay, so which way do I want to go? Well, I'll just take the shortest path here. So we'll go here. We'll send 3 warriors. Now we're going to battle. Let's get them. How are we doing? 2-0. Perfect. Get out of here, you cat. Okay. Now I can build. Great. All right, so I get a victory point for having 2 roosts. Marquise the cat is going to go now. Okay, resurrects his 1 warrior with the field hospital ability. Crafts a card, gets a couple of points. Builds another recruiter. Gets rid of an ambush to use overwork. Interesting. Overwork, I guess. Okay, back to me. I have to put a card in. So, what's this ambush? You may ambush in a mouse clearing. At start of battle, defender may play to deal 2 immediate hits. Yeah, I think I want to keep that, and I think I'd rather just put a wild in here. So let's just... This brutal tactics is pretty cool. Right now, what do I have? I have a fox clearing and I have a mouse clearing. I could move into another fox clearing here. But I think I want to be recruiting. So let's just get rid of this. Okay. So we're doing one of everything here. See how far we can take this. All right, let's recruit here. Now let's move. Let's move into this fox clearing here. And once again, we're going to send 3. We'll battle here. Come on, good numbers. Okay, 1-0. That's good enough for me. Cat goes down. I can build. And we're done. 2 points for having 3 roosts. I get some more cards. I guess, is that also because I have more roosts? I should take a look at how that works again. A lot of cats showing up on the field here. All right, so what are the cards that I got here? Travel gear. That seems kind of whatever. Ambush. I have 2 ambushes. So one is played in a fox clearing, one is played in a mouse clearing. Okay. Let me take a look at my leader ability here. All right, so I'm getting 2 points every round from having 3 roosts. And I'm drawing 2 cards per turn, I guess, as well. Okay, and oh yeah, so my special ability here is you rule any clearings where you are tied. Also, if you remove at least 1 enemy building or token in battle, score 1 point. I don't know what a token is, but I want to try to get rid of some What do I want to do more of right now? So I've got a few places I can recruit. Maybe I should be doing some more recruiting early on. Because the cat is definitely doing a lot of that. Like, I feel like I'm going to start getting outnumbered potentially. So maybe I want to do some more recruiting. If I choose fox for that, I'm probably going to be able to do it most of the time. Maybe save this wild. I probably need to choose another move before I choose another battle. I could potentially do both. I could take move and battle and just start going kind of nuts. I'm going to do a recruit with a fox card because I feel like I have a good chance of being able to do that. I'm going to hang on to the wild for now. Also, when I screw up, it's not going to cost me points because if I ever blow it, I'm going to lose a bunch of victory points here. All right, let's leave it. Do I leave it at that or do I go for another move right now? Let's leave it at that. Okay, crafting phase. I could craft this. Which is kind of interesting. The issue is that's a wild card. But that could let me like really, you know, do some damage somewhere. So let's just do it. Let's craft this. All right, so I've got that card to use when the time comes. Let's go. Okay, recruit warriors. Let's put some on the front line here. Okay, and I can also recruit again. Can I recruit in the same place twice? Because that's... It looks like I can. That's really good to know. Maybe I just want to concentrate them right here. Let's do that. Okay, that's really good to know. Now... where do I want to move? Maybe I go in here, sort of keep my guys together, or I could go in here and get rid of this. I could get rid of a workshop potentially. Maybe even just completely wreck that whole thing. That's interesting. The danger is if I leave myself undefended here, I could be in trouble, but let's go. Let's go here. Let's send 3. Now, the thing is, I'm going to have to blow something up if I want to build, right? So that's a little risky, actually. Because I need to get at least 2 hits. Now, I do have this brutal tactics, but if I roll double zeros... then I kind of screw myself. But whatever, let's take a chance. Let's take a chance here. Let's battle. Let's hope we get some good numbers. Come on. Okay, 2 versus 1. I can use this to take out both buildings. Do I want to do that? Or am I satisfied and keep this for like a, you know, a sketchier situation? I think I'm going to take out 2 recruiters. Yeah, let's just use it. Let's clear this place out. All right. Thank you very much. That gets me a couple of victory points as well. Now I can build here. Okay. I'm advancing. Now I'm worried that, you know, the counterattack is coming here. 4 roosts plus 3 victory points. Okay, the victory points are starting to rack up. Now I'm out of wild cards here to use. Okay, so fox, rabbit, or mouse. What did I get here? Okay, seems useless. Once in daylight, you may look at another player's hand. That seems cool, but I don't think I'm going to be doing too much of that. So I think I want to use either the code breakers or the bake sale. So rabbit or mouse to go somewhere. Well, mouse would let me recruit right here, which would be kind of a good place to start recruiting, I think. This is kind of in the center of the action. Oh, wait, no, that's... Yeah, mouse. Okay, here. So I could use the code breakers to do a recruit there. I have to recruit in a fox. If I do this... Do I want to be recruiting 3 times? I love this bird faction, man. It's so interesting building up these plans and doing more every turn until you just can't anymore. I'm also thinking that I'm going to need another move action at some point here. Another move and another attack would be good, but let's keep, you know what? Let's keep going with the heavy recruiting. So I don't have any rabbit places, so I better not pick that. So let's just do a mouse. I got to think, where am I going to build also? So I'd love to go in here and clear this out, but that's going to be pretty hard to do. So probably what I'm going to end up doing is sending guys from here into here, or maybe even from here, to try to clear out one of these places and build there. All right, let's do this. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, so recruit. Now, does it go in order? Does it go wild, fox, mouse? How does that work? Because I don't want to mess that up. Let me click this one first. See what that does. Okay, that used the fox. So it looks like it's kind of smart about it. It'll use up the specific one if it can, leaving you your wild for last, which I like. That makes sense. Okay, let's put one here. Good, that used up my mouse. Okay, now for my final one. Let's do it here. All right. Now, we're going to send an army this way, I think, and see if we can take out that warrior and that building if we can. We're going to send 3 again. Let's attack. Wait, what? I thought I used this already. Can I use this again and again? Hold on a second. What? Okay, I thought it was like one-time use, but this is like every time I can do this? That seems crazy. Anyway, I don't need it this time, but that changes a lot of things here in terms of the value of crafting cards. All right, we wiped out the cat. We wiped out his building. We're going to build our own roost here. Can I build two roosts in the same clearing? Does that work? I don't remember if they told me that or not. The Eyrie uses roosts to recruit warriors, craft cards, draw additional cards, and score points. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Crafted cards. So I can just use this thing over and over again? Is that right? That seems nuts. I mean, it is giving victory points over, but that's really interesting. Okay, so I have yet to learn if I can build extra buildings. I guess if I pay attention, I can learn the answer to that question. Okay, so here we go. Round over. So far, I've been very successful, but it's a matter of victory points. All right, a lot of stuff is being built here. People are being overworked. In Birdsong, what just happened there? Is this a combat log? Okay, it's nighttime, I guess. What does that mean? Hold on, what just happened here? Discards a card for an action. Okay, it wasn't actually a played card. Okay, what did I just draw? Better Burrow Bank. At start of Birdsong, you and another player draw a card. So if I craft that, that's going to be every round that triggers, I guess? All right. I think I want to get another move happening. The issue is I have to choose a place to move. That, like, I have to always move from that kind of place if I pick that, which is a little bit scary. These are now pretty reinforced as well. That's a little bit of an issue. Do I just keep firing more and more into recruit? I kind of feel like that's not a bad option. Just keep getting more and more guys and kind of go, you know, deliberately. I'm recruiting 3 right now, but I can start recruiting 4. Do I have a bunny place? Okay, I do have a bunny place up here, so I could do that. But maybe I want to just like concentrate it in one area and just keep recruiting like a bunch of guys here where they're going to be kind of needed. Let's try that. So let's do another bunny in recruit. Now, I wonder how battling works. Like, let's say I send an army to a spot. Can I battle there? And then if I don't wipe them all out, can I immediately battle again? I don't know the answer to that. All right, so let's do some recruiting here. And in my fox, with my fox one, let's do it here. All right, and then with my wild, maybe here, because I'm kind of thinking what I want to do is advance right here and take this out. Try to get this guy in the building and then build there. Now, there's a chance I blow it, right? If I roll zeros, then I'm going to fail. I'm not going to be able to build. Unless I can build in it. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to recruit here. And we're going to try to find out whether you can build 2 roosts in 1 clearing. Which seems like it would be amazing if I could. Okay, so we're going to move into here. We're going to send... Hold on, how many do I want to send? Maybe I send in 4 and kind of prepare for a bigger assault. Since I don't think I'm in much threat from that guy. Let's do that. All right, let's do battle. I want... Okay, that's fine. Wow, I can't believe I can use that every time. I love that. Okay, so this guy gets wrecked. I do lose a guy, but I still have 3. We're going to take down that building. I get a point. Okay, so I can't build 2 roosts in the same space. All right. Good stuff. 4 points. Did I just win? I've got 21 points. I think it was a race to 20. At the end of turn, you must discard down to your max hand size of 5 cards. Okay. Is this the end of turn? So wait, you draw cards at the end of the turn? Is that how it goes? Evening. Draw cards, then discard down to 5. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's an interesting card. I love that. Okay, let's get rid of this. What's this? Code breakers. I don't really care about that, but it is a... The suit might be interesting, although I think the game is honestly over. I don't think I want us both drawing cards. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So I'm good there. And I think this is over now. Hey! Yes! Ooh, Iron Grip. Complete an entire game without entering turmoil as the Eyrie Wrecking Crew. Destroy 2 something. Didn't have time to read it. Nice! Eyrie wins. I gotta say, I think I'm liking this game, especially the Eyrie. Now, there's still 2 more factions that I haven't tried out. At least in the base game. I haven't bought any expansions yet, but I'm thinking about it now. Oh, I love that. It's so fun building up those actions, doing them, you know, 1 in a row, trying to figure out what can I get away with, what can I sustain. I definitely enjoyed the birds more than the cat, at least in this introduction, you know. I love the aesthetic of the different leaders. Just the theme of, like, you know, if your leader can't do what he said he's going to do, he gets deposed and you choose a new leader. I just love it. I just love it. All right. So that was Birds of a Feather. So we've still got to learn how to play the Woodland Alliance and the Vagabond. So I'm excited for that. That's going to do it for this video. I don't want to cram too much into one video. So we learned the basics of the game, how to play the Marquise de Cat, as well as the Eyrie Dynasties. So if you found this interesting, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I've got lots of game stuff on the channel here. Most of it is Dune Imperium. So if you're a fan of Dune Imperium, you've come to the right place. But depending on how I enjoy Root and maybe how the viewers enjoy this, we may see more Root stuff on the channel as well. And stay tuned for part 2 of the tutorial playthrough, where we'll see how long it takes, but probably we'll have the Woodland Alliance and the Vagabond in part 2 of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments below whether you thought this game looked interesting, or if you're a fan of the game. You know, what do you like about it? And let me know if I messed anything up here. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.